What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hopefully, y'all can hear me. What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of the Drake Mack Podcast Show coming to you live on 12/18/2020. Got a week before Christmas. So, shout out to everybody, who's celebrating Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating with your family, your friends, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of them people who really don't celebrate, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But at least spend time with some parts of your family, man. Life is too short, especially everything that's going on in 2020. So, we want to make sure that you spending time with your family, having a good time, spend time with that, with your family and enjoy that time with them. Today's podcast, I was wondering why I couldn't hear myself. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, couldn't hear myself through the mic. But today's podcast actually is called Stream Wars. So, I know during the pandemic, we had a lot of things that went on. We had a lot of the movie theaters that was closed down. So a lot of the film companies and stuff like that are adjusting the way that you'd be able to watch movies. You know what I mean? So with theaters, especially in Kansas City, a lot of them are being down, or a lot of them are, having basically watching older movies and stuff like that. Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and other streaming services have been pushing really hard to be able to bring content to their streaming services. So, the question of the day actually for the Stream Wars is, who is giving you the more bang for your buck in 2020 or 2021? Is it going to be Disney Plus? Is it going to be HBO Max? Is it going to be Netflix? Now, during the pandemic, honestly, a lot of people were at home. So we've seen a lot of really good content. So I'm going to just start with Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using Netflix as a base because, you still got Amazon Prime. You have I think Cinemax has a streaming service for the stuff that they have. It's almost like the cable companies got smart and start chopping up all of their content and putting it on streaming services. So you don't have to basically pay for cable as long as you have the internet. You pay for internet, you're going to pay roughly what you would have paid for cable. You know what I'm saying? Remember the whole, pull the plug type thing. So, but at the beginning of the pandemic, everybody was really watching Netflix. Tiger King, you know what I'm saying, was like gold during the pandemic because everybody really wanted to watch something. And Tiger King, and then you had the Michael Jordan series, or the Bulls series, The Last Dance, and you have this series, and then Disney Plus introduces their thing, so you could be able to watch Disney Plus, and then The Mandalorian was coming out. Now you have Disney Plus announced so many different type of programming, especially when you're looking at programming like you got WandaVision coming on from Marvel, and you have all this stuff that's coming out for Star Wars right now. It's like ridiculous right now, man. The HBO Max was like, oh, we could top that. We're gonna bring out this Justice League Snyder cut. Then we're going to turn around. This is another thing we're going to do. We're going to turn around and make sure on Christmas, you'll be able to watch Wonder Woman 1984 right from HBO Max. All you have to do is have a subscription. You know what I mean? And then in 2021, we're going to make sure that if you can't go to the movies, you can be able to watch every single new movie that comes out on HBO Max. And then, you don't have to worry about going to the movie theaters. So my question to some of y'all that's checking in, my man Dolan, he's saying he's on the freebie. You know what I'm saying? Marcus says, for me, it's between Disney Plus and HBO Max, and Dominique said, I still got cable. You know what I mean? So let me ask you guys, since you guys are popping in, who do you think you're getting most for your money? Do you think right now, to pose the question, do you think right now, because of the pandemic, is it safer to watch these movies at home? I mean, I'm not talking about you bootleggers. We already know some of you guys got the bootleg movie of the week anyway. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about y'all, because y'all been bootlegging since bootlegging. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about the people who actually have these streaming services. If they start putting these movies on the streaming services, would it be better to watch them at home, or do you still want that movie theater experience? To answer that question for myself, me personally, I like to go to the movies. You got Godzilla versus King Kong just getting ready to come out. So Godzilla versus King Kong getting ready to come out. I really don't want to watch that at home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the stereo surround system and all of that. You know what I mean? But I rather go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? I rather go and see particular movies on a bigger screen than the one that I have at home. So I could be able to get that experience. Have the surround sound around you. It's just certain movies that look better. When you watching them at the movies. You know what I'm saying? And with COVID going on, and people don't want to take the vaccine, or people want to take the back, whatever's going on, I want to be able to get my movie theater experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the drive-in is cool, but there's nothing like sitting down inside of the movie theater to me. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles during the pandemic, the first movie, the 1990 TMNT movie, which I never got to see as a kid in the movie theaters, but it was still cool. Excuse me. It was still cool to be able to actually see it in a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had an old man moment to kind of doze off for a second, go back up. You know what I'm saying? But it was still cool, still that movie experience. Now, you got to do what you got to do, because health and safety is the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? When you're watching these particular type of when you have these particular type of movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he said, get you a bigger movie, get a bigger screen, and better surround sound. No, it's still nothing. It's still nothing like going to the actual, you know what I'm saying, movie theater. I don't care how much surround sound you have or whatever. It's still that experience going in to the movie theater. To me, you know what I'm saying? My brother Rico said, I hate the drive-in. You know what I'm saying? And the drive-in and I'm not saying the drive-in is not bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's that experience, like going home and having some experience, you know what I'm saying, at the movie theater versus at home or whatever. Well, Rico silly. I ain't about to repeat that on the show. Everybody who's watching it right now got to see it. You know, I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. So, yeah, I like throwing away money. See, y'all like Pops on the Boondocks who want to sneak in the movie theater and get mad because you gotta pay, you know what I'm saying, $7 for some popcorn. And you gotta butter your own popcorn. Nah, but it's just the experience. Like, okay, so you're watching a movie like, okay, so like with the Mandalorian and shows like that, and then you got WandaVision and stuff like that getting ready to come out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I can watch that at home because it's a series. You know what I'm saying? It's action here, it's action there. I can watch that at home. But if I'm getting ready to watch like a Star Wars movie, I want to watch that in the movie theater. The greatest experience that I've had in the movie theater, two of the greatest experiences that I had in the movie theater was watching The Dark Knight when it first came out in the movie theater. It was incredible watching around different people, seeing their reactions, you know what I'm saying, and all that. It was awesome. You know what I mean? And watching Endgame when Avengers Endgame, that was literally one of the greatest experiences that I ever had in a movie theater. Plus, I was watching it in that 4D 4K, where you had the when you're traveling, the air will blow, where you get mist and certain. Man, that was awesome. I'm not gonna get that at home. I'm gonna get one of my kids trying to talk while trying to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever's going on while I'm trying to actually experience, trying, yeah, you get to probably rewind if you miss something. You get to pause and then come back later. But it still was never an experience that I've ever had in a movie theater, like when I went to go watch Avengers Endgame. You know what I'm saying? And it was great because I got to watch all the movies that I really like the Avengers and stuff like that. I got to watch that at the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? I got to experience that at the movie theaters. And I thought that was I still think that was a better experience. Now, did I not watch Straight Outta Compton on my phone? Soon, I actually bootleg. That ain't even gonna lie. But you know what I'm saying? It still would have been better if I would have watched it in the movie theater. You know what I mean? So that's why I said I'd rather pay sometimes you have to pay your money to get the experience. And really, the movie theater is really just about the experience. You know what I'm saying? If you go see a movie when it first came out that you was anticipating, whether you liked it or not, it was really the experience of being in the theater, being with a different bunch of people, watching a reaction. So again, which one is going to give you the bang for your buck coming in 2021? Is it going to be HBO Max? HBO Max again announced we got all these different movies getting ready to come out that during the pandemic you wasn't able to watch, so we had to push it back. So if we still, because we really don't know what's getting ready to go on. And if you watch this podcast before, you already know I talked about whoever's going to be the next president was going to have the vaccine. That was going to have that compound V. So we already knew that was getting ready to happen. So they got the vaccine, whether you take it, whether you're not, whether you're required to take it, that was a little bit different. But we already knew that was going to happen. So we don't really know what's going on in 2021, how movie theaters is going to be, how they're going to recover, all this and all of that. So that's something that we're going to be able to see. But there's a lot of slate of movies getting ready to come out that I want to watch. Shang-Chi and Legend of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is getting ready to come out. You got Black Widow's getting ready to come out. You got the Eternals getting ready to come out. Just announced Fantastic Four is getting ready to come out. They got all these different type of lineups. You know what I'm saying? And HBO is getting ready to drop a lot of their movies and stuff like that. So, I really want to be able to see some of that stuff. So, TX, what's the difference between you watching Straight Outta Compton at home opposed to Star Wars? Well, I didn't get the movies. I didn't get the movie experience. Me watching it on my phone first of all, it sucked. Not even gonna lie, it sucked watching it on my phone compared to when I actually bought the DVD literally and watched it at home. And I'm like, man, because I'm an NWA fan, it was certain things that I would have liked to experience in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what kind of surround sound that you have and all of that stuff, to me, this is just me because I've been watching movies and I love movies and I've been watching movies for so long. It was just certain things that I would like to be able to see in the movie theaters. That's just the experience that I feel like was taken away from me bootlegging it and watching it on my phone. You know what I mean? So when I was watching Straight Outta Compton, you know what I'm saying? When they did when they came out with Dope Man, when they did the show, you know what I'm saying, in the skating rink, and they did Dope Man, I would have loved to hear that. This the boom and the bass, you know what I'm saying, reciting the lyrics, because this is something that, I could connect to. It's one of those things that you could connect to when you're watching that type of experience in the movie theater for me. You know what I'm saying? Compared to watching certain things at home. Certain things at home, I might miss. Or, I could be able to rewind it, but I still rather have that experience in a movie theater. You know what I mean? So, you said the experience is what you make it in the movie theater. And that's true. But again, since I'm a fan of movies, it's the nostalgia, it's the feeling, you know what I'm saying, that I have when I go to the movies. And I give you a prime example of this, T. And like I say, everybody's different. But I'm talking about, for me, I never forget. I don't know. And this is probably one of the reasons why I'm so pro-black. My uncle on my 10th birthday went to go take me to see Do the Right Thing on my 10th birthday at the movie theater in Indian Springs at the Dollar Show, when it was at the Dollar Show. And I still remember that movie, going into that movie to this day. You know what I'm saying? and the experience of the boom and the bass and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Rosie Perez opening scene. You know what I'm saying? To when they choked out Radio Raheem, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that. You know what I'm saying? And then going to go see, like, I went to go see X-Men with my homie, and then I went to go I forgot what movie I went to go see with my I went to go see Any Given Sunday with my sister. You know what I'm saying? And then we chilling in the back, you know what I'm saying? Because where we were sitting at, Tech Nine was there. So it's just that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It was just that feeling, you know what I'm saying? To watch that and experience it. That's something that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's right or wrong or anything like that. It's just something that I love to do and experience that. You know what I'm saying? So I had that experience when I went to go. And now trust me, I've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a million times. I know this movie from start to finish, everything. But to experience that in a movie theater was still totally different. Very good experience. Wasn't a lot of people there because, again, pandemic and people were scared and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To be able to watch the movie during the pandemic, but it was still a great experience to see, even though I've seen that movie millions and millions and millions of times before. So yeah, I totally understand. You know, you want to be able to save money and you want a little bit more bang for your buck, and I totally understand that. But for me, the experience for me is to be able to watch that joint in a movie theater, experiencing that movie. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's movie like King Kong, Godzilla, and Transformers and stuff like that. Oh man, I gotta be able to watch that in the movie theater. You know what I mean? So he says it's never gonna be. T says it's never gonna be the same. If first a cough in the movie theater, now the whole thought process changes, and that's absolutely correct. So, and again, a lot of people. This is why this is called Stream Wars, because a lot of people are buying for the content. You got HBO Max, and HBO Max just announced again all the content that they had. Disney Plus actually announced a lot of content that's coming up right now, and I got to be able to find that article, everything that Disney Plus is getting ready to do in 2020 from their investors meeting. So like I want to say that like Indiana Jones is coming back. You know what I mean? It's a lot of movies, different movies that's coming back. So let me check that real quick. So I could be able to give you guys the excuse me, good Lord. So I can give you guys the kind of like the rundown of what Disney Plus is getting ready to drop. Let me see. So I just want to be able to, because I'm on the website, so I'm about to see if we could be able to find the investment meeting content, what they're getting ready to drop. Let me see. No, I don't want the stock. I want the let me see, the investors meeting. Let me see. Investment day. Let me see if I could be able to find all the content that's getting ready to come out. And there's a lot of Disney Plus is about to see. It's almost like Disney Plus said, okay, so okay, so HBO announced their thing and said, I'm getting ready to drop all the movies on HBO Max. You don't have to pay a single additional quarter. And that was a shot at Disney Plus for them, what they did to Mulan. So you got to really kind of understand that Mulan dropped on Disney Plus, but they say you have to pay $30 to see it. You know what I'm saying? Or wait 3 months to be able to watch it on the streaming service for free. And a lot of people didn't like that. So, you know what I mean? So you had HBO Max that was like, okay, I'm going to one-up you. So I'm going to be able to put all the content that you really want to see. I'm going to be able to put that content on our service for a time being. You know what I mean? But you won't have to spend an additional quarter, because as long as you have our service, which their service is $14.99, but I get all the Boondocks, all the all the Batmans and stuff like that I want to watch, all that good, good content. I could be able to watch that. So it's really kind of like, is it worth the money? Yeah, because I still get to watch a lot of content, and I think I've watched a little bit more content on HBO Max than I have right now on Disney Plus. But it's kind of apples to oranges, because I'm watching a lot more newer content on HBO Plus than I am on I'm sorry, on Disney Plus that I am on HBO Max. So let me see. So T said no, Marcus said I have HBO Max for adult content and Disney Plus for the memories as a kid. And this is a good thing, Marcus. They're getting ready to come out with more adult content on Disney Plus, but you're gonna have to have like a passcode, so it's parental guidance or something like that, so kids won't be able to go and watch the adult content. So that means all the stuff they acquire that's the rated R version of movies you can be able to watch on Disney Plus. I thought they were going to put it on Hulu because they bought Hulu also, and really that's another one that I haven't talked about is Hulu. You know what I'm saying? But these are the three big just giants. And I ain't even talked about Netflix and all the stuff that they put out on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be able to have adult content, but it's going to be on with a parental guide. And T said, I love movies. I'm going to miss seeing like John Wick 4 in the movies, in a movie theater. I don't want to be in a crowded theater, people not taking this pandemic seriously enough and still are careless. I think that that movie, I guess movies going experience for is going to be over for a lot of people, and it could be, you know what I'm saying, it could be or it couldn't be. We got to be able to see exactly what's going on. I'm not a doctor, but you listen to like Dr. Fauci and stuff like that said, we might be going forward as a country in 2021 in the summertime. So we'll see. But it's crazy because places like I just put up that a post about I think what is it? New Zealand opened back up in June, y'all, in June. You know what I mean? So they got their experience back in June. So I know, and we know the United States is hard-headed. Hell, they still be back. They still shooting and killing black folks. You know what I'm saying? After showing you exactly what's going on in this life, so I kind of understand that. You know what I mean? So said Disney did that to recoup their money. Mulan is slated to come out 2 weeks after the shutdown, right? And Mulan did not go well either. As far as like the movie, you know what I'm saying? As far as like people actually buying that movie, a lot of people really didn't buy that movie. So let me just give you the titles of what's coming up like on Disney Plus, and then we're going to be able to wrap this podcast up. So Beauty and the Beast, a working title, is getting ready to come out. You know what I'm saying? There's a development. The Swiss Family Robinson is coming out. Percy Jackson, the Olympians, is getting ready to come out. The Mighty Ducks is getting ready to come out. Game Changer, Turner and Hooch is coming back. And I don't know if you were a kid from like the of the 90s, but man, I watched Turner and Hooch a lot. Big Shot, there's a movie in development called Big Shot, The Mysterious Benedict Society. National Geographic is getting ready to do their thing. So Limitless with Chris Hemsworth, Welcome to Earth is a working title. Genius, which would profile Martin Luther King Jr. That's getting ready to come out. I think this is Cousteau, movie by Jacques Cousteau. Secrets of the Whales, A Real Bug's Life in America, The Beauty. That's all content that's coming from the Netflix version of Disney Plus. This is content for Hulu and Star. Only Murders in the Building, The Dropout, Dope Sick. That's a new drama inspired by the true events in the cast. Michael Keaton, Peter Sarsgaard, and Rosario Dawson. FX Originals, The Old Man, American Horror Society, Platform, The Reservation Dogs. Maybe that's a take on Reservoir Dogs. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real big Reservoir Dogs fan, that might be kind of dope. You know what I mean? This is what's announced for Hulu. A Handmaid's Tale. People say it's really good. I've never watched it. Non-Perfect Strangers. FX is getting ready to drive It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. A new Aliens development series. You know what I'm saying? If you're a really big Alien fan, that might be dope for you. The Stones. They're getting ready to make a movie called Shogun. This is all the Walt Disney content from Lucasfilms. The Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I will be watching that. Rangers of the New Republic, I will be watching that. Ahsoka series, I will be watching that. But really, The Mandalorians make me want to watch everything right now, Star Wars, because The Mandalorian is killing it. So right now, that's one of the movies that I really want to watch. Andor, a Star Wars movie is getting ready to come out. Bad Batch is getting ready to come out, which is a cartoon, the Star Wars Bad Batch. Star Wars Visions. They getting ready to do a Lando movie, The Acolytes, and a Droid story. So there's a lot of content that's getting ready to come out, and that's just Star Wars. Then they're getting ready to redo Willow. If you were a kid in the 90s, if you didn't watch Willow, you were or in the 80s towards the 90s. I mean, all the kids that I knew watched Willow. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting ready to drop Willow. You know what I'm saying? So you got Rogue Squadron is getting ready to come out. They're just about to do a new Indiana Jones movie. You know what I'm saying? A feature film that's written, directed by Taika Waititi. The Children of the Blood and Bones is getting ready to come out. You know, so they're getting ready to do Hocus Pocus 2, another 3 Men and a Baby. You know, that's kind of a rehash, a redo of 3 Men and a Baby, but I remember watching that back in the day. They're getting ready to do another Cheaper by the Dozen. They're getting ready to do another Sister Act 3, which is starring and actually going to be written by Whoopi Goldberg and co-produced with Tyler Perry. So that's maybe something to be able to take a look at. They're getting ready to do Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a hybrid action animation film. So, you know, something like Roger Rabbit, Pinocchio, Peter Pan and Wendy, Disenchanted. I mean, Greek Freak. I haven't even got to Marvel yet. You know what I'm saying? This is all the content that's getting ready to come out. So there is a lot of content that's getting ready to drop. So Disney Plus stepped up their game because you have HBO Max. You know what I'm saying? Who said, hey, we're going to be dropping this content. They're getting ready to drop the Snyder Cut of Justice League. You know what I'm saying? His version of Justice League. You know, they're getting ready to do Diary of Whippy Kid, the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, Night at the Museum, Jungle Cruise, a prequel to The Lion King, The Little Mermaid live action. They're going to do Raya and the Last Dragon. Encanto. You know what I'm saying? There's another film that's getting ready to come out. Baymax, Zootopia Plus, Tiana, Moana, the series, and Awaju, which is a Pan-African series that's coming out. That's going to be dope. A real Pan-African show on Disney Plus. That is literally dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's so much content, and I gotta wrap this up. I you know what I'm saying? So just kind of give you just another rundown. Win or Lose is getting ready to come out for Disney Plus. Turning Red and Lightyear, the movie about the guy who expired the Buzz Lightyear toy. They're getting ready to drop a new film called Luca. Inside of Pixar Popcorn, Doug Days, Cars, Soul is getting ready to come out. Barrow, which is a Disney short. Doug Days, which is another spinoff show. Then they're getting ready to do Sizzle, which is another show. Then they're getting ready to do Secret Invasion. On the Marvel side, they're starting Samuel L. Jackson. They're getting ready to do Ironheart. And if you're not a big Marvel fan, Ironheart is a show, is a comic about this girl named Riri Williams, who actually started to invent her own tech, just like Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? So that should be dope. They're going to do Iron Wars with Don Cheadle. WandaVision, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Loki series, the What If series, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, and an original short called I Am Groot. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the feature movies that's getting ready to come out, which is Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Quantumanium, Fantastic Four. Woo! I can't wait for that mug to drop. Fantastic Four is getting ready to drop. Marvel's version of Fantastic Four. Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Eternals, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2, Blade, Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything is getting ready to drop. Hopefully, like I said, in 2021, we start getting better. You know what I'm saying? As far as like a country, as far as this pandemic, all of that. I wish, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff like would most definitely change, so we don't even have to worry about any type of pandemics, any type of stuff like that dropping. You know what I mean? So hopefully everything is good. We can get back to at least some of our movies, a movie going experience. Again, what do you want for your movie going experience? Drop that in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this show. Don't forget to like and share this on YouTube. Go ahead and make sure if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's the Dre Mac Show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button for the latest and when I drop, especially when I go live. And I catch y'all later. Peace and shalom to everyone.